Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is, are you living a boring life? I don't know, have you ever talked to people and they'll kind of brag about how much of a boring life they lead? And I'm like, and that's the last thing I would brag about, is how boring my life is. It makes no sense to me when there are lots of things that aren't boring that you could be doing. You know, when I hear people say something like, well, I can't only drink about a half a beer, that's all I can handle. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? What kind of a party life have you led that you can't only drink a half a beer? I mean, that makes no sense. Or somebody says, well, I can't remember the last time I went out and had a few drinks. Really? You know, what part of having a good life don't you understand? That's part of having a good life. Right? When somebody says, well, I go to bed every night at 8 o'clock. What? I'm thinking, how boring of a life is it that you go to bed every night at 8 o'clock? This makes no sense to me. When somebody says, well, I haven't traveled, ever. What? I mean, like, they're bragging about something that to me is like enormously sad. To have not traveled, to have not partied, to have not stayed up late having great times, to not have seen anything or done anything. I mean, what is the point of living if all you're doing is living a boring life? So I would make it, especially as a man, right? Especially as a man. Now, I know there'll probably be a good share of ladies that are kind of born to be boring. And I would say you don't really want much to do with boring ladies like that. They're not going to be any fun for you. But there's going to be plenty of ladies who like having a good time, who love to travel, who love to party, who love to stay out late doing stuff with you, right? And there's going to be plenty of friends, guys you can hang out with, who can travel and you can party with. So give that idea some thought. You don't want a boring life. You want an exciting, vigorous life filled with all kinds of fun. Now, I know the last few years, the boring life has kind of been forced upon us, right? And we all kind of accepted this boring life as our lot. We gotta do this, for X, Y, and Z reasons. And I think now is the time for us to kind of say, well, I think that's enough boredom. I'm going to live a little bit. So give that idea some thought, all for now.